How are we doing, everybody? Today is Christmas, so I want to wish you all who celebrate a joyful and Merry Christmas. Today, Pixar's new movie Soul just dropped on Disney+, so let's get on to the review. Soul is my personal best and favorite movie of the entire year. Everything about this film spoke to me in a profoundly mature and stylistic manner that I genuinely don't think this film is aimed primarily toward children. In fact, I would consider this more of an adult movie because of how rich and beautiful this film is and the deep, abstract, and philosophical meanings this film has. I'm sure children will still enjoy this film, but I feel that most of them will not be able to grasp the valid, profound messages this film has to say that is truly magnificent. Nothing about this film feels cheesy, stupid, or even just another dumb and lazy kids movie. The film uses its amazing animation studio and its terrific filmmakers to create something so powerful and used it all to their advantage. So let's talk about each of these beautiful things, starting with the voice cast. Jamie Foxx is one of the best and underrated actors working today. He has continued to prove repeatedly how wonderful he can be, as there is no exception here. He truly does become this character of Mr. Gardner and brings so much life to a character who doesn't have a life at all. So that's what gives us the likability and love we should have in a soulless character, no pun intended. Tina Fey is also excellent in the film as she brings this exciting and curious voice performance to this character that feels so integral for this character to come to life. The animation is truly glorious. I was absolutely floored by how unique and beautiful this animation looked. The human world moments have some of the best looking animation I think I've ever seen in making a real human world. I honestly couldn't take my eyes off the screen. The animation in The Great Beyond is absolutely fantastic as they do so much with this world and use different animation techniques and styles to craft this world. They do so many other things than the trailer show that I genuinely did not expect. The story itself is also fantastic, which definitely feels like another Pete Docter Pixar film, Inside Out, but I think it takes that similar concept and makes it into something of its own and has something more profound and more philosophical to say. But what makes the story come to life is its excellent writing that I 100% believe it deserves Best Original Screenplay at the Academy Awards. It's hilarious, exciting, fascinating, and felt so creative. Writing is absolutely excellent as the film has more to say than 95% of animated movies that I think speaks more to adults than it does to children, as it talks about the meaning of life and what is our purpose on this earth that many of us cannot seem to find. They take this concept and explore every nook and cranny in a family-like way to explore those topics that felt very deep and emotionally putting than most movies I've seen. The jokes are also hilarious with fantastic timing that I felt worked perfectly and never felt like it took over the film. The humor felt exactly right. The writing also has tons of twists and turns that I didn't see coming that the trailer didn't show much of, which is such a breath of fresh air because many animated films offer many of the best twists and best aspects to a movie. This didn't do that. It's incredible because I felt like there was so much more to explore. Granted, I saw the first teaser trailer and watched the trailer after I watched the film just to see what it showed and still felt respectable to the integrity of this film, which it deserves. The film also doesn't give complete and force-fed answers that tell you how to feel or what you should feel, which I think it is so important because it allows you to feel what you want to feel and have control of your emotions and your fate in life. The film also allows itself to make it seem like it is speaking to you and our main characters. The musical score is truly the best of the year, being performed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, who composed the film earlier this year, Mank, which was also one of my favorites. Both should be nominated for the best score. I have a soft spot for jazz now more than ever after seeing beautiful films like Whiplash and La La Land and my favorite album of all time, Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. These all incorporated jazz as an integral part of their artistic projects that all made jazz's genre feel influential and create a new sound of happiness that I don't think I could have ever felt before. It worked perfectly in this film with being one of my favorite Pixar scores of all time. Pete Docter continues to prove he might be the best director working at Pixar right now with having so many classics under his belt, and this might be one of his best. His direction here is superb, exploring this huge, massive world of possibilities and endless amounts of thought. This is a theme he likes to use in his films, but does it differently in each of them, even if his last film, Inside Out, seems to be remarkably similar in a sense. He knows how to create a wonderful and magnificent shots that feel like the world itself is its own character. The film does have one negative that I feel as though some of the writing can be a little on the nose, and I understand it is because this is a family movie reaching to all different ages, but I felt as though some parts could have been written better. Also, some parts of the film feel awfully similar to Inside Out, which I couldn't help noticing because Pete Docter directed both these films, but these are only small things that bring this film down just a little from not being a true masterpiece. Overall, this is genuinely my best film of the year, as it has everything you come and want when seeing a new Pixar film and more. It took all my grand expectations away and grew them into this magnificent, beautifully animated work of art with my favorite screenplay of the year. It is also the best score and deep, mature, and spontaneous film that I don't think I will stop thinking about. I'm giving this film a 9 out of 10. So let me know what you thought of Soul and where it ranks in your Pixar film rankings. I will be making a video of that in the next couple of days, so be ready for that. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a fun and exciting video. As always, I will see you all in the next video.